gorgeous. If you're new, if you're not new, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I don't know, I'm in a jamming mood today. Probably because I just turned my music off so I can talk to y'all. But I'm in the kitchen. I'm just prepping my veggies because I'm about to cook. I'm about to make a sheet pan meal. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna call it, but I got some broccoli, I got some peppers, some onions, I have some red potatoes that I'm gonna throw in there. I have some shrimp that I think I'm gonna sprinkle on top. Normally I use like sausage when I'm doing or salmon when I'm doing my sheet pans, but I decided to do some shrimp today. One, because I need to cook my food that I got in the freezer because we got food at home, no food left behind around here. Two, because I've been wanting some vegetables with a little seafood, okay? So that's what I'm making today. I figured why not bring y'all along for the process. Why? Because everything is content. So that's what we're making. Then I got my seasons. Of course, I'm going to show y'all what I'm using. I always love to season everything really, really good because, I mean, why eat bland food, okay? The flavors are what make it. The flavors are what make it. So I love to use lots of herbs and seasonings. So I got my broccoli going over here. As you may have already seen, I got it in some water. I used some baking soda to get it cleaned up. I'm kind of funny about broccoli because it be filthy. It be filthy. So I clean all of my vegetables really well before I cook them. So yeah, I'm gonna have to dust these red potatoes off because they look dusty too. And because I'm not taking the skin off, I scrub those really good before I get them prepped. So let me show y'all all of my other ingredients before I start to chopping, okay? Be right back. Okay, this is what I have. I got my red potatoes here. I got my bell peppers, some onion that I'm gonna chop up on my new favorite cutting board. I picked this up and showed this in one of my haul videos, so if you hadn't seen it, go check it out a few videos back. And then these are my seasonings that I'm potentially going to use. I may or may not use all of this, but I wanted to pull everything out because I don't like to, when I have my hands going and my process going, be touching everything. I like to pre-open everything, use one hand, season it, and possibly use the other hand to work with. So I have some paprika, some parsley, some roasted garlic and herb seasoning, some rosemary garlic seasoning, my favorite nature seasoning, some Italian seasoning, and then I got this secret ingredient here, some infused olive oil. I don't know if you've ever tried infused olive oil, but this is rosemary and it is so good. I picked this up when I was out of town in Birmingham, and this is my last little bit. I'm definitely going to have to pick me up some more. Most places in your area you can find some, but this is a specific company that I got this from, and I can't remember the name of it, but I love it. I love it. I love it. So these are the seasonings. Now that roasted garlic and herb and that rosemary garlic, I picked those up from Sam's. Is where I get those from. I use that all the time because I love rosemary, I love roasted garlic and herbs, and it is delicious on pretty much anything. So these are the seasonings. And let me get these potatoes dusted off because they look dusty and scrubbed really good, and I'll be back when it's time to prep, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I got all my stuff prepped and ready. I am gonna just get started. This particular meal takes little to no time to get done. If you want to make it even quicker, you can buy your veggies already prepped. That way you can literally throw everything in the pan and be done. Literally throw it in the pan and be done. So I'm going to get my favorite knife sharpened up. This is my favorite knife. This is a Dexter 36. This is it. This was actually a gift from my father-in-law that I love so much. He knows that I love to cook, and he is actually a cook himself. So he was like, baby girl, I can't have you out here with no rinky-dink knives, okay? So I think it happened because I was struggling one day with a knife, and he was like, what was I cutting? I was cutting a tomato, okay? So I was having an event at the house, and we were having like burgers and something else or whatever, and so I was cutting a tomato, and I wasn't cutting it as thin as he liked. So he was like, you can get about 25 slices out of that tomato. I'm like, really? So he had to prove a point. He had to sharpen my knife and show me how many slices he can get out of a tomato. In true chef cook fashion, he had to show me out. He got it done though. For sure, he got it done. So he was like, I'm gonna buy you a knife. That way you won't have to have them problems anymore. So I'm gonna sharpen my knife, because when he bought the knife, it actually came with this sharpener. It's by Dexter also. So I'm just gonna sharpen it before I get started. So y'all know, after I got this knife, I just knew, oh, don't play with me. I mean business, okay? So don't play with me, because I have chef grade materials, okay, in this kitchen. So do not play with me. And the people that's cut with this knife, they was like, they already know, they can tell the difference. My brother was the last person that used it, and he just couldn't stop bragging on how good the knife cut. So I said that was what I was gonna buy him as a gift. That might be his Christmas gift. I'm gonna buy him a knife. So that was just a quick little story time for y'all. Because I think I'm the stuff now, baby, that I got me a good knife. But seriously though, it makes a difference. And when you cutting stuff and cooking, it makes such a huge difference. So let me show y'all my prep area, because I feel like I'm real organized and got stuff laid out like a true cook. And I'm proud, and I want y'all to see. Okay, hold on, let me show you. Y'all see this? This look legit, like cooking show. Food Network, sign me up. Y'all see how I got all my stuff? I'm ready. I am ready. Let me quit playing with y'all and get started so I can get this done. So basically my plan is to, once I get everything prepped, I'm just going to throw it in the pan. That is the goal, to just throw it in the pan. So I'm going to get these potatoes cut down. Now I'm not going to leave them too large, but I'm not going to cut them too big either, because I don't want them to take forever to cook. So some medium to small pieces, about like that. Yeah, I think that's good enough. So I do these type of meals quite often around here because it's quick, it's balanced, it's delicious. You got your starch, you got your vegetable. So it's like you can't go wrong. So this is something that's really good to cook if you don't have a lot of time or if you don't like spending a lot of time in the kitchen. If you feel like you're somebody that can't cook, like if you do this, like it's kind of like guaranteed to me that you can't mess it up, because you're literally just throwing stuff in the pan, seasoning it, and throwing it in the oven. So these are one of those dishes that I really, truly enjoy. Me and Mr. Allen both, we love these. We love these. And I have vowed to myself that I want to cook more and not eat out as much. So cooking something like this really helps me do that. It helps me stay accountable to cooking at home, spending less money, because I don't know about y'all where you live, because food is expensive. It is expensive. So being able to prepare flavorful, delicious meals at home is great on your health. It's great on your pockets, all around. So that's the goal. That's the plan. So I'm gonna finish getting these cut up, and then I'll pop back in a few. Okay. colorful and vibrant this is looking already. Ooh, I'm excited. I love for my food to be colorful, to be vibrant, to have some variety. That's another thing about this. That's why it's good to make dishes like this, because you can just literally get all the vegetables in that you need and be good. I love it. Now, I'm just a vegetable lover. I love vegetables anyway. But for people who don't really care for veggies, I feel like you should try something like this. Use some of your favorite seasonings and just give it a try. I think you should. This is something you can use. I always like to use something green. I normally use zucchini, squash, broccoli, mushrooms. But today, this is what I had, so I kept it simple and just did the potatoes, the broccoli, the peppers, and then the onions to keep it easy. So, but you can put anything in here: carrots, mushrooms, Brussels sprouts, just whatever you want to do to experiment with. Now I'm gonna cut my onion. I've seen this video that said this is what makes you cry when you cut onions. So if you leave this on here, they said you'll be safe. Is that true? Do y'all know that to be true? Let me know, because it's just a habit of me for cutting both sides. It's such a habit. Do y'all even like onion? I love onion. Like when I cut this, it just smells so good. It smells so good to me. I can eat onion whether it's sauteed, whether it's raw. I'm just an onion lover. I'm just an onion lover. And see, that's why I like to get this cut off, because if you don't cut it, it's so hard for the little shell to come off. Am I doing something wrong? Or do y'all know a better way? Y'all let me know. So I ain't got time, so I'm about to quit. I'm about to cut this side. Y'all let me know how you cut your onion, because if there's a better way, I want to do it. Even though I know this not no chef situation, I don't claim to be the best cook out, but if I can be doing something better, I'd like to. For sure, I'd like to. All right, which way I want to cut these? So, just getting these onions cut up. I don't think I'm going to use the whole, I don't think I'm going to use the whole onion. I don't think. I'm excited about dinner already. I'm excited already. All these veggies gonna saute down in that oven and be so good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use half. I'm gonna save that other half for something else that I want to do. I'll save the other half for something else. So here we go. These are all my ingredients, except for my shrimp. I think I'm gonna not put my shrimp in here because I don't like overcooked shrimp. So I may do just like a full pack for those, or saute those on the stove, because you know shrimp doesn't take long at all to be prepared. So I'm gonna bring all my ingredients over here, get them prepped. But this is pretty much it. Like after you season, that is really it. So I'm taking my olive oil. Olive oil serves as a binding agent as well as it's just very good. It's very good. If you don't cook with olive oil, you should. If you don't cook with olive oil, you should definitely cook with olive oil. So I used all of my rosemary that I have, and I went in and got a smidge more. This is my Italian seasoning. Again, use as much or as little as you like, but I love for my food to taste like something. I'm using my roasted garlic. Going in with my rosemary garlic. If you don't like garlic, you may want to eliminate one of the two of these. Then I'm going in with my nature seasoning. Nature seasoning is kind of like an all-purpose seasoning. Then we're going to do a little paprika. And you can't cook without parsley. You have to have parsley. It's a must. It is a must. You just shake until your arm get tired with the parsley. And then I'm gonna go in with my tongs and stir this all up. So this is just to get all that seasoning on every piece of vegetable that's in this pan. I may even go in and add a little bit more olive oil. I think I will. But look how good this look, y'all. I don't know if y'all are vegetable lovers or not, but we love veggies around here. Thank God we do. Thank God we do. See how good this looks. And I can throw this in the oven until it's tender. It'll probably take about 45 minutes to an hour in the oven, maybe. It just depends on how tender you want your veggies to be. I lost 2. We're not letting you get away that easy. But yeah, look how good this looks. Or is it just me? Y'all tell me. If it's just me, if it don't look good, tell me, seriously. But I'm gonna put some foil on top of this. Throw this in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour, and that is gonna be dinner. Now again, you can use any type of veggies you want. You can use a protein if you like. I'm gonna not put my protein in here because I'm using shrimp today. And I'm gonna just saute those or either do a foil pack and throw those in the oven right before we get to eat this. So you won't see me cooking the shrimp on camera today. But all I do is peel them, clean them. I do a little olive oil on them and use some of these same seasonings or either some Old Bay or Tony Saturé for like a little spice or some Creole seasoning for a little spice, and that's it. So this is it, y'all. Alright, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I will see y'all in the next one, okay?